Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from the Better Business Bureau here in Southern Wisconsin, Tiffany Schultz. Tiffany, welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for being back. And today we're talking scammers again. You're like, oh no, not again. Well, yeah, this one's kind of interesting. Impersonation of U.S. Customs and Border Protection. What? What do you know here, Tiffany?
Scammers are at it again with a brand new twist. So we've all caught on that scammers are sending text messages, emails saying that you have a package out for delivery. We need to confirm your delivery information, and it's a phishing attempt. Well, they have taken it one step further, and they are sending you text messages, emails, telling you that you have a package that's been intercepted by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, and we need to verify your identity. So be on the lookout for that. It is a phishing attempt looking to get your personal information. There's another version of this too, where U.S. Customs and Border Protection has intercepted a package that has big winnings. You've won a sweepstakes and you need to pay in order to claim some of your money. So two different versions, completely different. One's looking for personal information and one is looking for financial gain.
So it's crazy. These are just crazy to me. And, throw in the official. This just makes me think of the IRS scams right away. Like we're using this entity to fish with your mind and mess with you. But basically, how do we avoid these types of scams? Where do you even start? So I have a feeling it starts in the place you're buying your stuff from, at least on the package side of things.
Well, U.S. Customs and Border Protection is never going to reach out to you unsolicited via email, text message, even in a phone call. So if you get something like that, some type of communication, just hang up and report it to us.
It's as simple as that, folks. And reporting it is what's really important here, because if you don't report it, these keep happening. And then, people are starting to lose out on money because they might not be aware of what is going on that front. As far as unsolicited texts, emails, what is the general recommendation from the BBB?
Well, in order to receive a text message from a business, you have to have had to opt into that text message. If you have never opted in from a business to receive a text message from them, it's most likely phony and you should go ahead and delete it, because not only are they doing something wrong, but you could click on a link and it could download spyware, malware, disrupt your device, take information off of it. So you never know what those unsolicited links are going to be doing. So the best rule of thumb is to just go ahead and delete anything that's unsolicited.
Specifically to the government, when you hear like a government official calling you IRS, you name it, it is what it is. Same things apply here. Does the government contact people out of the blue?
No, the government will never reach out to you unsolicited via a phone call, a social media message, a text message. Their initial communication will always be via US mail. And if it is the FBI, they will reach out to you and knock on your door.
They come and visit you. They are an in-person group for sure. As far as I've heard this from a scammer on an IRS one specifically. Don't mean to pick on the IRS, but to choose your poison, saying, "Well, I'm so and so agent 5678," and I'm like 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, but if they give out a badge number or trying to say I'm licensed with so and so, probably a scam.
Scammers try to use real nuggets of information to get your trust, such as a badge number. If you hear an official badge number, you're going to think that it's real. But think again, they've reached out to you from a government agency unsolicited via a phone or other communication means. They don't do that. So likely it's a scam.
Same on the sweepstakes. I'm just going to take a guess here that if you don't sign up for or have entered a sweepstakes, then how can you win a prize?
You can't win if you don't sign up, and you're going to know if you've entered some type of sweepstakes, especially if it has a large jackpot. So once again, U.S. Customs and Border Protection is never going to be contacting you about your winnings.
Well, that's not fair, Tiffany. I wanted to win unsolicited. No, no, you don't. All right. Well, certainly, if people want to learn more about finding scams or just general information on where to turn in these fraudsters, where can they go?
To report a scam, you can head to bbb.org/scam tracker. Or report a scam, you can also look up the scams that are taking place in your area. If you visit bbb.org and go to our news tab, we have a lot of information, this scam, and everything else that's going on in the marketplace.
You have too many things going on in there. So many resources out there. You want to make sure you get them all out there. Yeah, definitely check out on the website of BBB. Great resources out there. And Tiffany, I'm glad you bring these up. They just keep trying to find a way, right?
They're following the news and they're trying to trick you. And the best defense against these scams that are taking place is education. Know about them, know the red flags, because we're never going to take these scammers down, but we can be smarter than them.
You got it. Hit it right on the head there. I appreciate all your time as always, Tiffany, and we'll check back in with you later this month.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Thank you. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg. Okay, hitting it on the head. That's probably not the best.